Good morning. Idaho underwater. Winter weather leads to flooding in Idaho, causing damages nearing $62 million. How long the flooding could last, coming up.
Iceberg Alley. Tourists flock to Newfoundland to visit a rare sight, the icy spectacle that has visitors in awe.
Earth Day, the 47th celebration of the planet, is set to take place this weekend. We'll tell you how you can get involved.
Well, good morning. It is Friday.
And farewell. Today we say goodbye to one of our anchors. Multiple weather forecasts and countless funny moments will be missed as we say goodbye to David Seipel in our Year in Review show.
For the last time this semester, get the coffee ready and open up those eyes. You're waking up with Cardinal weather this Friday, April 21st, 2017.
From Ball State Unified Media, you're waking up with Cardinal weather with Molly, Tanner, Emerson, Kaylee, and David, live from the Ball State Weather Center.
And you're looking live at our location of the week, Myrtle Beach, South Carolina, where it is 68 degrees with sunny conditions. In Tanner,
looking nice down there in
the
South
East Coast
Carolina.
does not look bad right now.
No, it does not.
Pretty beautiful. Meanwhile, back inside the Ball State Weather Center, I'm Emerson Lehman.
And I'm Tanner Holbrook. Thanks for joining us this morning. David Seipel will be along with us in just a few moments. It's our last show of the semester, but don't worry because we have a fantastic show planned for you this morning. But first, before we get to the fun stuff, we begin with Kaylee Pluchel with more about the flooding situation in Idaho. Kaylee?
Yeah, thanks, Tanner. Idaho flooding has increased dramatically after the past winter season. Marissa Morrison has more on the impact.
In the aftermath of a severe winter, the cost of flooding, landslides, and avalanches in the state is adding up.
Based on the initial damage assessments that we've done so far this year, we're up to approximately $62 million worth of damage.
The governor's office estimates the cost of weather-related damage to infrastructure in the Magic Valley and many Cascia areas is upwards of $30 million. As for flooding in the Treasure Valley, these experts say they're planning on it lasting into the summer months.
So we have done a very calculated decision. We have kept the flows high, but we're extending them over a longer duration, which you'll probably see to at least through May, and potentially in the beginning of June.
Governor Butch Otter reassured citizens that government agencies are aware of the risks associated with flooding and are working together to address the problems.
They're all working from the same page, from the federal level, state level, county level, city level, and as you may hear a report or two from some of the mayors, from neighborhood level.
Still, Otter says some communities aren't taking the risks of rising waters seriously enough, and encouraged everyone to use their resources to get and stay prepared for floods.
We're working for the same result, and that is the safety of the property, the safety of the people of all over Idaho.
Well, tomorrow is a very special day around the world, Earth Day. 2017 marks the 47th annual celebration of the day, meant to inform people around the world about the importance of our planet and its resources, and to activate an environmental movement worldwide. The first Earth Day took place on April 22nd back in 1970, and it has been credited with mobilizing over 200 million people in 141 countries, all while bringing environmental issues to the world stage.
NASA is celebrating Earth Day by letting the community adopt one of the 64,000 pieces of Earth seen by space. NASA's goal is to have the entire planet adopted by tomorrow, which is Earth Day. Once you have adopted a piece of the Earth, you can study the science data collected at that location, print a certificate of your adoption location, and even share it on social media. Now, participating in this movement does not give you any legal rights to the location, so you don't actually own it, but you can take part in adopting the planet by visiting go.nasa.gov/adopt and by using hashtag #AdoptThePlanet on social media to celebrate Earth Day, just like we did here in this picture.
We don't typically talk about hurricane seasons in mid-April. However, the first tropical storm has formed in the Atlantic Ocean. According to the National Hurricane Center, Tropical Storm Arlene, just named this morning, has strengthened this past week with sustained winds up to 50 miles per hour and a central low pressure of 993 millibars. Meteorologists all week have been waiting for the once tropical depression to form into a tropical storm. With its location at the Atlantic, the storm poses no threat to land.
And although the first tropical storm of the season has officially formed, the 2017 hurricane season is fast approaching. NOAA and the U.S. Air Force Reserve are hosting a series of events in Mexico and the Caribbean to prepare for the season. Visitors to the events will have the opportunity to tour the famous Hurricane Hunters aircraft, and interact with researchers. The first event is set to take place on April 24th in Merida, Mexico.
Well, this past Wednesday night, Earth had a close encounter with an asteroid flying by almost 239,000 miles away, or 4 times the distance of the Moon from the Earth. The asteroid named 2014 JO25 was discovered back in 2014, and it was the closest flyby to Earth in 400 years. The size of the asteroid would have made a pretty large dent in the Earth, with its size being roughly around 6 football fields long. It would be a while until we see JO25 again. We will have to wait another 500 years till its next flyby. Now it's time for your local forecast with David.
Thank you, Tanner. Yeah, guys, it's going to be pretty hard getting through this local forecast. We'll try to get through it here. Very beautiful day to start your Friday morning. Very sunny out there, but we do have clouds rolling in. Currently, we are sitting at 48 degrees, guys. Winds out of the west-northwest at 7 miles per hour, keeping us fairly chilly this morning across the state as well. 47 in the Circle City, 48 in Bloomington, 48 in Lafayette, again here in Muncie, 48 degrees. Very cool start to your Friday. Again, clouds rolling in. If we take a look at Central Park, Kaylee will have the look on severe weather here in the Central Plains, but here in Muncie, again, having clouds starting to roll in right now. So very clear skies, but clouds rolling in. We will be talking about below average temperatures right now and for the next couple of days. Sunny skies for Saturday or Sunday and rain for Saturday. All that after your weather now.
Welcome back to Waking Up with Cardinal Weather. Now, David, I hear we have some cooler temperatures coming up in the area. What can you tell us about that?
Yeah, thanks, Emerson. Yeah, we got some clouds rolling in. Taking a look here on our local weather radar, have clouds rolling in into central Indianapolis. So if you look off to the west, we do have this layer of clouds moving in. That's just low-level stratus clouds starting to move into the area. We will be seeing cloudy conditions here within the next couple hours, but it is a very gorgeous morning right now. Pretty cool out there. Make sure you have your coat handy as you walk to class this morning. 48 degrees currently in Muncie. As we take a look at temperatures across the state, again 47 in Indianapolis, so upper 40s and lower 50s expected for this morning this Friday. So a very gorgeous day on tap, but clouds again rolling in, sticking a chance for some clouds for the afternoon hours. And if you are headed out to late night tonight here at Ball State, we might see some clouds again, so maybe a few pockets of showers as well, but nothing too heavy for the evening hours for tonight into tomorrow morning. Taking a look at your day planner here. Partly sunny skies this morning, and then clouds working in for the later on in the afternoon. 3 p.m. hour, 58 degrees. That will be our high temperature. Winds will be out of the north at 10 miles per hour, so that is where our cold air is working in from the north. Going back to precision cast again, those clouds are sticking in here across Muncie, but rain showers will be in the forecast for Saturday morning. Here's Saturday at 7:30 a.m. So rain showers for tomorrow for Saturday all day long. So make sure you have those umbrellas and rain gear handy for all day on Saturday. Sunday, however, is a completely different story. Sunny skies, a very nice day. Temperatures around average on Sunday, so a very nice day on Sunday. Get out and enjoy it. Taking a look at your 7-day, guys. A very nice day again on Sunday. For tomorrow, we will see a high of 62 degrees. Mostly sunny. Excuse me, this is a wrong graphic. We do have areas of rain for tomorrow. Again, a high in the lower 60s for Saturday. There is the right graphic. Saturday rain, high of 54. Sunny on Sunday, 66. Monday, 71, back into the 70s on Monday, so looking for some rain chances later on in the week next week.
Not looking forward if there's going to be rain tonight.
Yeah, might see some clouds, but rain, we don't want that for the late night.
Look forward to Monday. Monday high 71 degrees, we'll be back up into the 70s,
Yeah.
beautiful sunny skies.
Above average temperatures.
Yeah. All right, well, an aerial survey shows 2/3 of Australia's Great Barrier Reef has been damaged by coral bleaching. The ARC Center of Excellence for Coral Reef Studies released the results of its survey. It's the second year in a row of coral bleaching. Last year's bleaching was blamed partly on El Nino weather conditions, but the center's director says this year's bleaching is the result of record high temperatures from global warming. He said that back-to-back bleaching stretches for 900 miles with just 1/3 of the Great Barrier Reef now unscathed.
Well, this one's a cool story. Imagine looking out over a body of water, a great lake perhaps, expecting to see nothing but open water, but instead you see a stretched city. That's what happened in New Buffalo, Michigan on Monday because photographer Joshua Nowicki captured the effect when looking out over Lake Michigan and in the distance seeing Chicago. This effect is known as Fata Morgana. This effect is the optical bending of light by changes in air temperature over cold bodies of water. New Buffalo and the Chicago skyline are separated by roughly 45 miles of open Michigan water.
Well, the month of May is almost here, and to many in Indianapolis, that means one thing: the Indianapolis 500. May 28th will mark the 101st running of the automobile race, deemed the greatest spectacle in racing. Race fans around the world will flock to the city to enjoy warm temperatures, sunny skies, and of course, some fast cars. The last time the race was shortened due to inclement weather was in 2007 when Dario Franchitti was declared the winner after completing 166 laps of the scheduled 200.
Canada's Iceberg Alley is living up to its name this spring, and tourists are flocking to the town of Fairyland to see the behemoth that has grounded just offshore. The ice has a height of 151 to 240 feet and is between 400 and 670 feet long. This picture, shot by a mountain biker along the coast, captures the rare occurrence this year. More than 3 times the amount of normal icebergs have spotted in the transatlantic shipping lanes for a normal year.
Weather is affecting the sinking of a 74-year-old Coast Guard cutter, the Tamarora. This ship is best known for being in the book and film The Perfect Storm. This vessel is part of 2 rescue missions during the Halloween storm of 1991, seen in this video here. The Tamarora was decommissioned back in 1994 and was set to be intentionally sunk 26 miles off the Jersey shore to be a part of the Del Jersey Land Inshore Artificial Reef. The sinking has now been postponed until further notice. Coming up, we'll have Trending Now, all after your weather now.
Back now at 8:29, time for our last Trending Now segment of the semester. That's sad. This first video comes from YouTube user Alex Horan. He had an interesting way to propose to his girlfriend Stephanie. He takes Stephanie to the beach to practice some partner acro yoga moves. But hey, what she doesn't know is that he is about to propose to her. So while she's in the air, he takes out the ring. She quickly figures out what's happening. If we want to take a look here, see, here he goes with the ring.
my God.
Yeah, and then she looks down, look at that.
You know, good for him, guys.
That's
amazing. Not only to propose, but to be doing yoga
Yeah,
like
I know.
that. That's some
How can you
impressive
do
stuff.
That's super impressive.
You would not catch me doing that on the
Oh,
beach.
What a
now, guys, we're
proposal.
happy to report that Stephanie did say yes. Namaste, and congrats to them.
Amazing.
Absolutely. Well, next up, the Florida Gators mascot gets hit in the head with a baseball during a baseball game, and a little Gator fan comes to the rescue. Take a look at this. Let's see, there goes the ball, and it hits the mascot in the head, but do not worry. When this little guy notices that the Gator needs some help, he comes in to save the day, resuscitating the Gator. And guys, the Florida Gator is okay because of the help of that young fan right there. So a future paramedic down there at the University of Florida.
I love how I knew exactly what to do and that he needed help.
Adorable. Oh my gosh, amazing.
Anyway, that is a look at what's trending now. Kaylee, you've got some national weather for us.
Yeah, we do. We've got a lot happening around the country here. Got some flood warnings. Just a lot happening around the nation right now. So we're going to be continuing to see a lot of these rain systems move through. So this is that major low pressure system moving throughout the rest of the country. We're going to move up towards Washington State and Idaho. They're seeing a little bit of some few snow showers here and changing over to rain here near Great Falls. But for Seattle and Portland, you guys are staying dry right now for this morning. Moving down to California, we're seeing these flood warnings here in Nevada, but for the most part, not seeing a lot happening. Seeing a few clouds over here to the west. Those will probably start to move in for their next system that they'll be seeing in the next few days. Moving up towards the upper Great Plains, seeing pretty clear conditions here in North and South Dakota. But again, this is that major low pressure and cold front that we're seeing move throughout the country in the next few days. So we're seeing snow here near Casper and then rain showers moving through Nebraska, and we'll probably be hitting Omaha later this afternoon. Moving down to where the severe weather threat is. This is that severe thunderstorm watch. In effect, we did have a few severe thunderstorm warnings also in the Oklahoma area this morning. Those have now been let to expire, but still a tornado watch for northern portions of Texas as well as Oklahoma as we're seeing this major rain system move through. You can see those discrete cells there that moved through this morning, but they're pretty much fizzling out for the rest of this evening. As we move up to the Midwest, we can see this is what's going to be our big rainmaker here for us here in Muncie tomorrow. So we're going to see those rain showers move forward, seeing a little bit of a flood warnings here in Illinois, but nothing to be concerned about. Moving up towards the east, we see more rain showers moving through there. We saw these rain showers just a few days ago. Changing over to snow here in Maine, but Pennsylvania and New York, you guys are clearing out for the most part. Now, this is where you can really see that major frontal system here. Seeing those cool temperatures here in the blue, 41 in Denver right now, 42 in Billings, but 69 degrees in Fort Worth. This is where that front is laying, so seeing those warmer temperatures to the south and seeing those cooler temperatures towards the north. Highs today won't get that much warmer either. We're seeing 58 in Kansas City, 60 in Minneapolis, 45 in Billings. You guys are not going to get that much warmer this morning. And then seeing very warm temperatures, 65 in Cincinnati, 85 in Dallas. Going to Precision Cast, we're going to see this rain system move through, and we're going to start to see those clouds and rain move into the Midwest here before moving on and before we see that beautiful sunny skies here in the Midwest, and pretty much a high pressure system builds in throughout the entire country there in the upper plains, Great Plains, seeing a lot of that before that next system there starts to hit Washington State and Oregon, seeing a lot of those clouds there on the very edge of that map there.
Nice. So 85, I'm excited for that. Thanks, Kaylee, so much. We'll have your pop culture rundown in just a few minutes. That's after your weather now.
time is now 8:34, and here's your pop culture rundown for today. Later this month, one Ball State student will make his high school goal a reality. 23-year-old Connor Carlson is preparing for the 9th season of NBC's hit television show American Ninja Warrior. Carlson will be a contestant who will try to advance through physically challenging obstacle courses. According to an interview with the Star Press, Carlson received a phone call back in March asking him to head to Kansas City for the filming at the end of the month. He currently trains a few hours a day with the rock climbing wall in the rec center. You can keep up with all of Connor's journeys by following him on Instagram at tall.n.bald. Now, 5 Ball State students and alumni will now be cheering on the Colts from a new perspective on the field. Abby is one of 26 women chosen to be part of the cheerleading squad for the Indianapolis Colts. Abby told Ball State Daily, quote, "When I heard my number be called, I just immediately started bawling." The auditions included tests on fitness, dance technique, as well as football knowledge for the 49 women who were chosen. On March 26, 26 girls were chosen to do multiple routines, including a group, solo, and opening number. Along with the routines, they were asked one interview question on stage. The final team was chosen from these set of girls. Abby and the other 4 women look forward to a great season with the Colts, and we will be for sure cheering on our fellow Cardinals this upcoming season. Jesse McCartney performed at Ball State on Tuesday evening, and NewsLink Indiana's Max Lewis shows us the nostalgia at Emmons Auditorium.
Here at Emmons Auditorium, nostalgia is at an all-time high as former child star Jesse McCartney makes a stop in Muncie. Tonight, a childhood flashback for hundreds of students.
So we're living out a childhood dream. It was a big thing of like our childhood, I guess.
Pop star Jesse McCartney performing at Emmons Auditorium to a sold-out crowd of adoring fans. McCartney came on the scene back in 2004 with his first solo album, Beautiful Soul, that peaked at number 15 on the U.S. Billboard charts and went platinum. He gained more notoriety for his frequent acting appearances on the Disney Channel.
So are girls always after you like this?
Yeah, it gets kind of weird.
Really?
No.
McCartney made other appearances on various television shows and released 3 more albums and has retained a loyal following.
Got to see Jesse McCartney.
It's our life goal, you know?
Shake his hand.
I'm looking forward to his throwback songs.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to his throwback songs and just the crowd, everyone getting hyped for when he comes out.
Tonight's stop in Muncie was part of McCartney's college tour, capitalizing on his lasting popularity with millennials. And just something to mention, McCartney actually posted on his Instagram that he would be performing at Ball State in Indianapolis. Now, he did get some backlash for that, but I think his fans don't really mind at all. In Muncie, Max Lewis, NewsLink, Indiana.
Thanks, Max, for that. Now, that concert was on Tuesday, so that wasn't last night. Stay right there. We have a special surprise next after your weather now.
Past the hour, we're back now with Cardinal weather. We've had a lot of laughs over the last few months trying to put our little show together. We felt it would be right for us to share a few of our favorite memories and bloopers from the past year.
That's right, Tanner. So without further ado, here is our Cardinal weather year in review. Enjoy.
Sorts of fun things with them. As you can see, we baked a sun, which is really cute. So, and then
what'd you call this, Billy? Would this be a cumulus cloud, Molly? Is that what this would be?
Use your imagination.
All right.
You can call it.
That's right, Tanner. St. Patrick's Day, a lot of festive things going on.
That's
it's gonna
right.
Be exciting. And you dressed up for the occasion.
That's
right. I got some clover suspenders on here.
Yeah.
You've got something interesting too.
Some socks? Look at that.
Look at these folks.
we take St. Patrick's Day to a whole new level. But you know, Tanner, you know, St.
Let's see the Cardinal WX here. Come on, guys. We're a big family here. Family here, Cardinal WX.
Who's the mayor to press the button when this thing's over?
Taking a look at your traffic here across Muncie and across Indianapolis. Interstate 69 looking good until you hit about the Pendleton exit. And
Silly, you follow the
cream, obviously.
Yes, the whipped cream. Look at that, yeah. So
Have your suitcase like so. I brought one this morning. I'm not moving out by any means, but roll.
Denver, 50 in Vegas, and -2 in Billings. That is so cold. Oh my goodness, I would not want to be there.
You know, I read something online. It says he only has a 39% accuracy rate, and he's only seen not seen a shadow like 12 times or something.
You said during that pack that, how does he even see a shadow?
I don't know. It was cloudy in Puxatawny.
yes, got to move out for this graphic, guys. I mean, look at that. Look at that mummy there just dancing around. He's happy.
Get like, this is whipped cream. You can get any type of whipped cream.
Let me see that.
Yeah, you can.
Let me see that.
I'd rather be there than having my coat on this morning.
I know, right? Well, Kaylee, thank you for that weather update.
Oh, goodness.
Definitely some good laughs there, guys. Tanner,
Yes.
I can never, you know, whenever using whipped cream now, like I always think of
You know, I have a new respect for whipped cream after that moment.
We've had a great year, and we haven't done it without all the help from our production crew here.
That's right, the production crew behind the scenes.
People who've graduated, Troy and
Troy and
Fresky.
Fresky.
We haven't been able to do it without you guys. Tim Underhill couldn't have done it without him. So we've had a lot of great people help us really continue this show throughout this past year.
That's right, and one of those people that has been so great is our friend David here.
Yes.
And before we say goodbye to David, we have a little surprise for you guys.
For those of you who don't know, David is graduating this year and won't be back with us next semester. So we prepared a little video for David to take a look back at all the fun memories together we've had right here on Cardinal Weather. Take a look.
Well, good morning. It is Friday. What is today's date, guys? December 9th. December 9th here this Friday in December. A very cool day. Had snow last night. Well, let's take just a quick little run through of our studio, checking out our producer Nathan DeYoung and some of our backstage people. Everybody say hi. Good morning. Welcome to Cardinal Weather. My name is David alongside Molly, Tanner, Kaylee, and Emerson. Temperatures to all of the United States. Even the warmer states such as Florida will experience freezing temperatures. Typically, we are expecting colder temperatures for December, but for this month we will see temperatures, there I am, become 10 to 20 degrees colder than normal.
David and I first met when he was appointed Chief Weather Forecaster of Newslink, and we ended up taking a 5-week physics calculus-based class together. Over the summer here at Ball State, there were 5 students in our class, so we got to really become really good friends over the summer, bonding over how much we hated physics and just kind of getting through it. And then I'm his assistant this past year, so we've gotten really close through Newslink, and then being one of the starting founders of this show, he's just been really great to work with this past year.
So in the movie Twister, this was my favorite movie of all time.
It's a great weather movie, great weather.
Made a lot of weather people into what we want to do.
Yes,
weather. So
yes.
in that movie, they used, I think, soda cans. They cut it up in the back of their van while chasing to screw in on the little things that went up in the tornado.
All right, we'll go with that.
You believe him?
What I'm going to miss most about David not being with the Waking Up with Cardinal Weather team is going to be his attitude. David's had such a great attitude towards the show. It was a crazy idea from the beginning to be able to even create a show of this capacity in such a short time frame, but his willingness to just join the show without knowing a lot of the details, without knowing like where we were actually headed with the show itself, but his attitudes always remain positive about the show, and that's what I'm going to miss the most about David being a part of our program.
I think I'm going to miss a lot about David, his energy, his positivity. He always comes in willing to do whatever is needed, and always comes in as like, you know, you guys can do this, like we're going to have a great show. Always willing to help and do with things, help himself, help others. I think I'll just miss being able to walk into the studio at 7 o'clock in the morning on Fridays and David not being on the weather computer. You know, it'll be a little bit of a different atmosphere. We've all gotten so close with David this past year, so it'll just be really different next year.
What other questions do you think?
I'm gonna miss David.
Thanks, David. We wanted to put together that video because we realized how special you mean to all of us. I would have to say we're all family here. 100% the show means family to all of us. And so we thought that video summed up this past basically year with Cardinal Weather very well. And we're humbled to have you a part of our team and to call you a family member. So on the behalf of all of us, we want to present you with this best wishes cake. Before you deliver your final thoughts to our audience this morning, we felt that without honoring you, it would not be Cardinal WX. So without further ado, David, we'll turn the floor over to you for your final thoughts.
Well, guys, thank you all guys so much. There's not a lot I can say right now, but ever since I was younger, I just had this dream of wanting to be a meteorologist or a weatherman. And everyone who knows me, ever since 3rd grade, that's what I wanted to do. And being here at Ball State has shown that dream, and just, oh my gosh. It's just been coming alive the past year with being on this show. It's been insane how the dream is coming true, and here at the next couple months I'll be living that dream somewhere in the United States, and I cannot thank all of you guys, Tanner, Billy, or Emerson. He has 2 names. But Nathan, Tanner, everybody, production, you guys have been so awesome to work with. I mean, college students are hard to get up at 7 o'clock in the morning on Fridays, but it's so much fun coming in here at 7. Doing what I do best and what I love to do here at Ball State, and I owe it all to you guys for everything. Thank you for all that you guys have done. So
Congratulations for working with you.
We're going to miss you, David.
Thank you guys so much. Appreciate it.
All right. Well, sad to go on that. Well,
on a happy note, we're going on a happy note.
Hey, happy note, we'll be back next semester. We'll be back next semester.
Yep. As Kaylee said, we'll be back next semester. That just about does it for us this Friday morning.
In the meantime, be sure to like us on Facebook, follow us on Twitter, and on Snapchat, Cardinal WX. Have a great rest of your Friday and a fantastic summer.